Hey guys, welcome back. So in this module we are going to discuss the core difference between the MC and ME engine. Where does the difference lie? So in my previous video you have seen that the fuel pumps, the exhaust valve actuators, they all are driven ultimately with the help of a camshaft or the cams, which is getting power from the crankshaft. So my camshaft is rotating, and then cam is again this arrangement is converting rotary motion into linear motion, right? So you already know this concept if you know the working of MC engine. Now what was this arrangement? This arrangement was to get a reciprocatory motion. So you just focus here. What is happening here?
Are your promotions slow? Not getting the respect that you deserve on board ship? If you are a marine engineer who is looking for faster promotions and earning respect on ship, then don't worry, Merchant Navy Decoded has your back. Introducing excellence packages for every rank now. You want to learn about purifiers, compressors, electronics, automation, MEGI engines, RT-Flex, ME engines. Don't worry, we are there. Learn anytime, online, offline, whether you are on land or on board ship. Engineers who invest on upgrading themselves, they lead. What are you waiting for? Go to the discussion box and you will find different ranks, different excellence packages. Start investing now. Jai Mata.
Let's say this is my point star. I'm marking this as star point here or asterisk. So this is the point of concern. Now this point will make the pump move up and down. Which reciprocating pump? Fuel pump, exhaust valve actuator or lubricator. All these are reciprocating pumps. So that reciprocating motion I'm getting from here. You put something, anything above it, it will go up. There might be a spring which is pushing it down or something like that. Okay, so I'm getting a linear motion from this point, and this point is moved up and down by a camshaft which is rotating through this arrangement. I have got energy here. This is transmitted here. Again, timing also depending upon this position of this dwell as per the crankshaft position. So timing is decided. Power is getting the power. Now, since I'm removing camshaft in MEC engines, I'm lacking two things. First, I'm lacking how do I move my pump now, fuel pump, plunger, how do I move the plunger up and down? Second is the timing. When do I move it? Because both the things were controlled by camshaft. Since I don't have any camshaft, how do I resolve this issue? So, and plus it had tremendous amount of energy transferred from crankshaft to camshaft. We have one more good option or replacement, that is hydraulic energy. Now we know that hydraulic energy also has got a tremendous power, mechanical power that it can generate. So can't we use that same hydraulic energy to do that? So we have replaced this arrangement with this arrangement. Now you focus on the star point. Here also we have the star point here. That remains the same. Rest everything has been changed. So the design means slightly has been remodified. Now you see what this work was doing. I'm getting this work the same with the help of this hydraulic motor. Now this hydraulic motor is nothing but again a reciprocating arrangement. You give oil, you get motion. Same like it's the inverse of a reciprocating pump. In reciprocating pump, I'm getting I give motion, linear motion, I get flow. Here I give flow, I get motion. That's it. So I can easily get this point to move up and down using this hydraulic oil, and I can generate tremendous amount of power. So first requirement comes that I need to have an hydraulic supply now. Pressurized oil, that's the requirement number one for ME engine. Because this was not there in MC, I need to have an pressurized oil supply, number one requirement. Second is timing. Okay, here the timing was controlled because they are mechanically linked in the camshaft. The positioning were when the engine was manufactured, the position was linked. It was already decided, and the construction was that as per that, setting was as per that. But here when to give the oil and when to drain the oil, that has to be decided in situ, means exactly when the process is happening. We cannot do it mechanically linked. So for that we need to have a valve which can decide when to give the oil or when to create this motion and when to bring it back, when to drain the oil. So for that we need a valve. Of course I need to control the valve, and for that I need control signal. So the crux of this whole discussion is that when I'm not having an MC engine, not having a camshaft, I'm replacing that with ME, electronically controlled engine. So I need to have hydraulic oil supply, number one requirement. Second is I need to have electrical signals which are precise, coming from some computer. So these two are basic difference, these two are basic requirements, and this is where that is why we call that electronically controlled engine. So this is what is being electronically controlled, nothing else. These things are not electronically controlled. The motion of this, the motion of this motor, up and down motion, is being electronically controlled. Of course, when this is being electronically controlled, everything else also is getting controlled ultimately, because this is the base of it. All right. So I hope you understood this thing, that what's the base core difference between the two things. Of course, there are other things, there are differences as well, but this is the central one. This is the central reason. All right. Okay, gentlemen. See you in the next video.